Emotions are there to be felt. That is why you feel certain ways. It's your body's way of saying, look, there is something that needs to be felt. That is why you are feeling this way. There is nothing that you can do to numb that feeling. It doesn't matter what you're doing externally. That feeling that you're trying to avoid feeling is always going to be there. And over time, it's only going to get stronger and stronger, louder and louder, more in your face, for you to realize that the only way it's going to go for you to move up the vibrational scale is if you allow yourself to feel those emotions. People don't want to feel the emotion because they don't want to feel anything that doesn't feel good to them. But that is why you came here. You didn't come here just to experience being happy. You came here for the polarity. And if you don't allow yourself to feel quote unquote negative emotion, the emotions that you don't want to feel, then you're not going to be able to experience the other side of that, which is extreme happiness, because you have to go through the dark to find the light. It does sound like a Star Wars movie, but that is really what real life is about. You have to allow yourself to feel those emotions that you might not want to feel, because you realize you're not attached to them because they aren't you. You're just here having this experience, and you feel certain ways because of experiences that you've gone through, and maybe you've not fully released and healed from a past experience. So over time, it's got stronger and stronger inside you. It's hurting even more and more. The more that you try and bury it down, the louder it is getting for you to release that feeling. Once you release that feeling, now you move up the vibrational scale. So instead of feeling depressed, you'll feel anger, which is better than feeling depressed. And then if you allow yourself to feel the anger, again, you move up again. And you keep going up and up and up, because that is how this life works. We are vibrating at certain frequencies depending on the thoughts that we are thinking, because the thoughts that we are thinking are producing a feeling, and with that feeling is what is attracting everything or repelling everything in our life, because we are moving about with those feelings. So think about it. If you are trying to suppress a feeling, that you don't want to feel, well, what is that actually doing? It just means you're feeling it all the time, but you're faking and trying to make it like you don't. When you're interacting with people, you're putting on a persona or a fake smile, but you're the only one that's real in your reality. And what I mean by that is your mind is what's creating everything. So you cannot you cannot deceive yourself. It's like the feeling that you're trying not to feel just means you're feeling it all the time because you're trying not to feel it. The thoughts are going to come up about the experience, and you're trying to numb it, going out drinking, doing whatever it is, going out socializing, blah blah blah. Okay, maybe in those situations you're not feeling it as much, but it's always there, it's always lingering, because you're trying not to feel it, which means you're only going to get more trying not to feel it. And therefore, when you're on your own, it's always there. Like, you cannot run away from you cannot run away from your feelings, your imagination. It's all there for you, and it's about realizing that it's okay to feel these emotions, and it's the only way that you are going to feel better is if you allow yourself to feel. And then you can start directing your life in a way that you want to, because now when you're thinking of a dream life, you'll have a feeling associated with it of happiness, joy, excitement, whatever that dream life makes you feel. But until you feel the feelings that you are trying not to feel, you're going to visualize a dream life, but you're not going to be able to experience what that feeling feels like, because you have so many things that are out of alignment within you that needs to be released first before you can experience that. It's an example of this is, there's so much goodness out there for you, but you're always hanging out with the wrong people, and you are, but you keep doing that, where you've got no space for the people that are actually supposed to be in your life and help you to come in, because you're too busy with all these people that are not for you. It's like that. If you're entertaining these negative feelings, because again, it is addiction, you're addicted to those bad feelings. As much as you want to say that you're not. You're choosing to feel them. You're choosing to be and wallow in that pity, that victim mindset mentality. You're addicted to the feeling. So it's about realizing first that that is what is going on, and then releasing it so you can allow, like I've mentioned, the good feelings to come in, because you can't have everything come in at one time, and the vibrational jump from feeling depressed, anger, to joy, optimism, all of that, it's too huge to feel both of them at the same time. You cannot do that. Just like you cannot feel appreciative of something and then feel really depressed about something. Like you cannot do it. You choose what you want to feel and think. Like, it is a choice. But you have to put in some type of work, some type of action for you to realise that something needs to change, the way that you're thinking, something. Otherwise, if you always do what you've always done, you're always going to get what you've always going to get.